I I legit have no idea anymore how to How to resurrect Wedge. It only happens when I get a... it only happens when I get an OBS live update. Kinda out of nowhere. A big old surprise update. That happened right before stream. But I've connected my bot account and then it doesn't seem to notice. So we will have to try that again. Anyway. Welcome to the stream where I forgot to change the stream title. So everybody got a No Man's Sky notification message. And that's not true. We're playing Hades tonight. Yeah, the category wasn't set. It was great. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of things that I thought I had set, and then I didn't set a bunch of other things. But my cam settings are looking not too bad. I'm still a little bit dark, and I wish I knew why. But the chai is fantastic, and it is not made with chicken juice. Absolutely no chicken juice went into my latte. It's terrible when you pull that carton out, though, and you don't even really notice. Ooh, fun times. Fun times. We have... Hold on. This game. We have this awesome game. And I guess we're partway through. Your coffee is delicious? Awesome. Awesome. I had 2 very delicious coffees today. Oh, both of them were fantastic. So I slept in. Clarington got up with the boy today. And they had breakfast. And then we're hanging out and doing all their stuff. And I got up at like... Frick, what time would it have been? 10:30? Almost 11? Almost 11, which is pretty okay for a dad, right? That's not bad. So, but at that point, even though it was in a thermal thingy, my coffee was not particularly hot. Plus, I add cream right from the fridge to it. So I dumped it out into one of these. And I treated it like this. I microwaved it for 45 seconds and then I frothed it. And I kept doing that and it was great. Oh yeah, I dump a butt ton of half and half into my coffee. I don't drink black coffee. I can't drink black coffee. I can't do that. That's just terrible. This is really close to what my coffee looks like, though. This is really close to what my coffee looks like. I also appreciate the calcium that I get from the amount of you know those little tiny creamers that go into coffees, like those little ones that you peel the little foil back. I take like 11 or 12 of those. It's terrible. So anyway, hold on, I'm gonna check something. Yeah, my cam still looks a little dark. There's a gain button. You like your light roasts black? I unfortunately can't enjoy any coffees black. I've tried a few times. And there's been a couple that at the right temperature I can enjoy it for its like flavor profile and other whatnot, but other than that, it's just not for me. Like I've had a couple of espressos that are great. Are you certain that you do not like coffee flavored creamer? Yeah, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. It's really funny. I worked with a lady way back in the taxi days, and she got 50-60% milk and the rest with coffee. Legit. That's how she drank it. Which, I mean, at that point, it's room temperature by the time that she goes to drink it. So yeah. Oh, I'm getting rid of a whole bunch of messages. My phone is a mess of messages. I paid attention to very little things today. It's been great having a boy that goes to school and having a great time. So when they say half and half, they do not mean half cream or half coffee. Are you sure? They could. Partly how it started off is that my brother drank a butt ton of coffee and fairly early in life, and I did not. But when my friends and I wanted a place to hang out, coffee shops were the place to be. And there was a couple of them that had a couple of cute girls working there. It was really nice. And it was a nice place for people our age, you know, like, you know, fresh out of high school age kind of kids, to go and hang out, or during high school where I had more access to a car. But we'd go and we'd hang out at coffee places, but coffee was kind of like beer to me. It was an acquired taste, and you had to get the right kind, and I didn't know that. So of course I drank like 4x4s, you know, 4 cream, 4 sugar. It was like over the top terrible. But then I discovered the, like, you know, halfway to a proper cafe, the kinds that sell mochachinos and stuff like that. And they sell more whipped cream than actual coffee. But for the most part, we hung out at a place like that for quite a while. We drank just like, you know, stuff. And then it wasn't until, honestly, like Starbucks and places like it. Are we going here and then to this one? Okay. Starbucks and places like it that I started to appreciate that coffee can actually have flavors without. And I haven't put cream, or I haven't put sugar in my coffee in a very, very long time. I feel fortunate that I don't. Where can we? Where? How do you take this map? I'm gonna say let's go. If we go here, we can take a bunch of them and then we can wrap around and get these guys. But like, it's really but like, we put that here. Let's maybe try this. Let's try that. And we'll go like this, and then if anybody has a bomb, we'll go here. But anyway, anymore, I really appreciate good coffees, but I still have to have something that cuts the bitterness away. Oh no, we'll go back to 5. I need something that cuts all the bitterness away. So in replace of ever putting sugar in my coffee anymore, I use a great deal of dairy. So like when I get lattes, I prefer whole milk. Heck, if you're willing to make it even higher, 5%. If you have light cream, that'd be all right. Because there's a certain sweetness that I go with that's like, you know, naturally present in the dairy. Launching some Hades. I honestly haven't played this in about a week, 2 weeks, a week, maybe a week. Hold on. Just put butter in there. Straight up butter. Butter in your coffee. A buddy of mine had a blog called Putting Weird Things in Coffee. I think butter was one of them for sure. I think butter in the coffee was for sure. But he ended up getting, I think a cheese company sent him a cheese to put in his coffee. And like at this point, he's like, well, you didn't tell me whether to brew it with the coffee or put it in after the coffee's been brewed. So dealer's choice. And so you get to do a thing. Buttered coffee is an actual thing and it's decently good. Indeed, yeah. Actually, that was one of the fun things about working at Starbucks is that you would get all of this interesting coffee knowledge about how other cultures do coffee, how interesting and bizarre methods to prepare coffee that are considered off-kilter but still very delicious. You know, stuff like that. It was really cool. Ooh, we get a brand new run, peeps. What is going on, Scully? I'm not as interested in doing a fisty run, the Mr. Fisters, the Infinity Gauntlet. I guess we had picked up the bow. Buttered coffee. I don't think I've had buttered coffee. Turkish coffee is something I wouldn't mind trying. With like the spoon and bowl and coffee really, really hot. I don't know what it's called, but it's one where they've got the, I think it's a brass container on a long, and then it's dipped through hot sand, and you see it bubble up to the top, and then they top up the coffee, and then they drag it back along through the hot sand and all that kind of stuff. Turkish coffee is all right, not for me though. I kind of figure I want to at least try it, but I don't think it's something I want to have frequently. But I want to take in all those flavor notes if I can, just to see what it's like. Oh, tonight's chais is very yum. I was half thinking we haven't broken out with or gotten very far with the bird gun. Bird rifle's kind of cool. I kind of want to get a balanced siphon. What's a balanced siphon? Tell me more. Tell me more. I think. Can I tell if I've broken out? Oh, I have to go here to see. I don't have any heat gauge up, but I have, okay, I have broken out with the bow. Boyo.
I need the rail.
I need the rail. And then what do we have for a thinger? Oh, damage to distant foes using the gunny. I'll post a vid in the food. It's easier than trying to. I was kind of thinking the same. That's not too bad. I did something off stream that is kind of amazing. This one here, the Shattered Shackle. I did a run with Shattered Shackle, and not once did I take an attack, special, or a cast. All 3 of those slots remained blank, so that they could be powered up, but then I had Daedalus powers that powered them up on their own, so that stacked with this, and it was making me very, very powerful. So this was a very successful run. Running around with the Shattered Shackle was awesome. I like this with doing a rail run though.
Out of ammo.
Okay, there's the. I think I'm at 7.
Oh, please.
I'm trying to remember where that information is present. There's somewhere that it shows, but I can't remember. This weapon's pretty slow at the start. I like that he just goes until you reload. That's well done. I was wondering about that. This says escape attempts.
Hey, room. I'm back.
Oh, in a fated list. Yeah, hold on. One of the says that I will. No, I can't remember now. The wording is awesome, but hold on. Primordial boons, stitching blade, rail, harsh conditions. Oh no, there it is right there. There it is right there. Okay, I went right past, I think. Break free from the realm in which it was born, influenced by all of the many talents revealed to him by the mirror light. Oh no, that's the reward is 8 of those. Okay, never mind. No, I thought, okay, never mind. I was thinking that one of those would say, you know, the son of the god of the dead will make, you know, number of escape attempts. And then any power up need. These ones I've not. Bonus ammo. That's not too bad, but I ended up getting a boon where I didn't have to worry about ammo, so I can see that one being not too bad, but not always being. And then in here, artifacts, denizens, undiscovered. These are all the different people. Sticks. Okay, Osiris Greece. Ooh, cool. Doesn't say how many times I've currently entered Greece though. Yeah. There is a place somewhere. You were at 6? Does it where did you see that? I am also curious now. I couldn't remember if it was 6 or 7. I didn't think it was 8. Even though I thought I said 8 earlier. How do you know that? Anyway, we're gonna try maybe a gun run. You have to get to Greece 4 more times to finish the page? Okay, so it's a 10 total. Alright. Cool. Okay, well we just haven't escaped sticks with these. We've gotten pretty far with it, though. Wow, that's not too bad.
Not this time. Lord Uncle Zeus.
What up,
You must
Shazam?
Demeter her scornfulness, nephew, for she is still recovering after the sudden disappearance of her daughter. Though it was quite some time ago, the girl, poof, just vanished. I try to lighten up the mood around it every now and then, but no, a sore spot still.
Thanks, Zeus. Would you like to see a magic trick? Bugger off, I'm still sad. Attack and mix it's chain lightning. Oh, that sounds really cool. When I damage them, oh, that's very cool. Lightning dash sounds awesome. I'm kind of still gunning for maybe deflect dash. I like that when you're ranged. Look at that. That's fantastic. Week has been pretty good. Week has been pretty good.
Hey, money.
There's a handful of parents that have to like juke their kid. Their kid ends up having a good day, but the severing is really, really tough. And my kid literally just sits in line and plays with the dirt until he's told to go inside. And I'm sure he's a fantastic kid. But he is so interested in
Rearming.
in getting out there and doing things.
Which path?
Yeah, it's just absolutely fantastic. It's really cool. Although one of the worrying things, he sometimes comes home with an almost full lunch. I've not been told off by the teachers yet, so he's got to be a good kid. We are very, very interested in first parent teacher. Cannot wait to find out what they say. And the one reason I say that is because, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but we got a picture of him building Lego with another kid. And he totally remembers building the Lego thing. He has no idea who the other kid is. So, like, he's told us a bunch of stories of the things that he's done, but a bunch of it doesn't really make sense. So, like, we're not really sure how much of it is, like, he did this, how much of it is he wanted to do that. Now, he did go to the library, which is something he's wanted to do for a while, but our library's been closed here for a bit. Ow. I'm half paying attention. Man, my lightning gun is fantastic. That's well done. 100% see them going. We are concerned about your child. He found a spider in the classroom, grabbed it, and tried to keep it as a pet. Yeah, I can picture that he would, he'd fashion a catch cup out of something nearby. I'm looking for money pot. And I usually go hang out with Chaos if Chaos talks to me.
Going in.
If Chaos says, yo, what up? Then I usually go, oh yeah, okay, cool. And we go say hi. Wanted to see how easily that was. That was just terrible. But yeah.
Should eventually do spawn your own offspring. I recommend maintaining sub-infinite distances with them in space and time.
Even Chaos is weary.
There always seems to come a point when one wishes to be in their presence once again.
Even Chaos is weary. Yeah, Chaos seems to have some pretty good stuff, especially if you do get it early on. Late in the game, it's often not worth the reduce for reward. For the next 4 standard encounters, face 40% more foes. Oh yeah. Which, if you already have the heat on for more foes, wowza. Special deals 50% more damage. That's kind of awesome. Afterwards, gain health. And you take more damage, but afterwards, any money you find is worth more. This one's fated, but maybe I'm... maybe we do it. Maybe that's kind of fun. Let's have a little fun with this tonight. Prophecy fulfilled. I felt like that maybe... I had thought maybe that that Chaos was one of the ones that I only had one more with. There's like 2 or 3 more. Freaking night stream. Yo, what is going on, Kelvin? How are things? How are things? I got my epic saint skin. Oh, I don't even know what it's called now. But yeah, I got the one that transforms. Was there another door this way? Was there? There's not. F's in the chat.
Alright, you sneak.
Yeah.
Takes care of that.
Were you not close to having reached the surface lately, cousin? Then this can only mean some unforeseen impediment prevented your escape.
Yeah, they're still not aware of what I'm doing, are they? It's kind of cool. You think they ruined the game? The blue bubbles covering the skins make you why bother getting them? I actually haven't seen it. I haven't seen them live in game. I lurked overnight to get all of my drops, and I've been just playing passively in the background. I haven't actually checked it out. I wouldn't mind seeing it live. If it's too much though, I can picture them nerfing it. I can picture them reducing. Any progress on the baby Thuthu we discussed? Oh, Walrus, no, not just yet. I'm still formulating a bunch of ideas though. I was actually even puzzling through that the other day on my drive to go pick up my boy. So I think I've got a couple of really cool ideas, but I wanna still talk to the channel artist, who I haven't spoken to too much to, but then reached out to, and so all appears to be well. Just some scheduling differences made it difficult to chat recently. So destroys graphics. They need to have some other indicator. People pay to level up and see the neat skins. Well, no, Keldon, that's true. Voice concerns if you've got them, because I'm with you on that. I've seen some things that negate the customization of stuff, and that's I'm sure that's not what the devs would be going for. So yeah, so I picture that rather than it completely covering the skins, just doing like maybe a flash effect, like a little bit of maybe a half second you're blue, and then for 3 seconds you're not, and then it still gives the effect. It would actually look really cool because there'd be like a ripple effect as it waves through the crew, that because people get the buff and then go off in different directions, so it'd be pretty cool. So yeah, I'm pretty sure if something's gonna completely cover up, then that'd be worthwhile for them to be like, yo. I will be speaking to. Well, no, it's true, Walrus. It's true, but that is it's different to it's a cross topic. I want to make sure that we sit down and have like a really good convo, and then tete-a-tete. But I am with you on that. I actually even though there's a separate Discord even for it, there's not been a lot of conversation. Everybody has just been super busy. Even myself, I've been like way busy. Kai was like, hey, make sure you do this one thing. And I'm like, 8 days later, I finally did that one thing. Just literally 2 days ago. Sorry about that, Kai. Your special is stronger and can deflect. Your call makes you briefly impervious and deflect. I love all the end deflect. It's great. Holy shield. After you take damage, damage foes around you and briefly deflect. My special can deflect. Can you imagine this? Ow, whoa, that's a lot of punch in my mic. Hi, and I missed you in the evening. Sorry, so chatty. No worry, Gelden. I love the chatty. Yeah, I've honestly been missing it as well, but it's been a different kind of hectic. I've had a preschooler pretty much at my feet for the last forever. Like I'm talking, you can't go from here to the kitchen and back without having, you know. And now suddenly I don't. And so I've been able to do stuff. I've been able to get all kinds of stuff done. And part of that has been napping. Just straight up naps. Just awesome naps. But like, for example, my wife works on the other side of that wall. And the network connection is here. So we bought an Ethernet cable and a hub. And, well, we already owned a hub. And we ran a cable all the way around. And we stuffed it underneath all of the baseboards and as much of the other things as we could. And now she's got a direct Ethernet connection. It's great. She can now do her work unimpeded. Her Teams meetings were suffering. It sucked. So, like we got a lot of cool stuff done. We got a lot of like crap, and your family comes first. Well, and that's just it. And so, like, for example, usually throughout the day, my boy grazes on food. And so he'll be like, oh, I want a pepper. And I'm like, oh, there isn't one cut up, but I'll cut one up for you. But I can't do that now because he's at school. So I bought a butt ton of peppers and I just cut the crap out of them. And it was awesome to take care of that. Awesome to get like a bunch of the veggies just like in one day taken care of, and it's awesome. So, it's really cool to be able to do all of that, but it's completely changed the shift in what I do. Like I used to be able to get up and know that the first maybe 3 hours of my day are half taken care of. Everything is like there's food wise around the house. We've got our entertainment. We've got the plan of our day. Everything's awesome. Whereas now it's like we get up and he's out the door within 45 minutes. So it's weird. It's just weird. Everything's, and then I'm at home going, what do I do now? So I've had to plan stuff, right? So, anyway, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and I moved my mouse so it thinks that I'm using my mouse. Okay, there we go. You were making a joke. He asked about getting a thing earlier today. The game is tomorrow, and I had to go into DM planning mode for a couple of hours. Walrus, that's awesome. You're a true friend in that regard. Because you're there definitely to be part of the fan base and to cheer us on and to be like, yeah, that's an awesome thing. But you're also be like, I'm gonna correct a whole bunch of your mistakes. Give me a minute. And I think both I speak for Kai when I say we appreciate that. This was also shortly before I apologized. Yeah, I think tomorrow's gonna be a heck of a lot of fun. I did mention to Straub though, I was like, I think I want to have a counter for however many times people say I don't know. Cause like, I don't know what I'm doing. I've owned dice for like 25 years, but I've not played games in about 25 years. Boosh. We're gonna take the special deflect, because I think that's weird that can deflect. We're gonna try for it. And then this, do we go Daedalus Hammer or do we take... Oh, this one could be really interesting. I'm gonna shoot all your things. Give me a minute.
Surprise. Hey, sir.
Just come back next time.
Have I mean, I could gift to Sisyphus as well. There's been a few that I've been stacking up on. Hold on. Nyx. And... oh yeah, as well Chaos. I forgot about Chaos. Is there somebody else? Cerberus. I thought that was nice. And Deuce as well. Keep on working on. So I suppose since we don't always find...
Oh my, you're really giving that to me there, Prince? But I'm just... Why would you...
You also get that reaction.
You better believe it, sir. Now you take care. Be seeing you around.
Also, let's chat.
Word is you caused quite the hubbub in Elysium, Prince Ed. Making the champion up there really work for it, I hear.
Well, we do what we can.
You could say that, I guess. Apparently word gets around. That Theseus, though, he doesn't care for me one bit, let me tell you.
I bet he'd like you better if you were a regular pushover. Ah, well, he'll learn, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Darkness is something we've got a ton of. And I've never really gone for the Karen Zobel. So I'm going to go for it just for the funds.
A fine selection.
Whole bunch of money.
Cheers, mate.
We get tons of darkness.
Here this time.
I have a feeling I'll be playing this game for a while.
For the mirror.
Boosh.
Lots of coin there.
Worth gifting indeed. 200's worth of boom to go in here. So how's everybody else's week been? We've had a mix of, like, today was actually not too bad, but we've had days that it starts off like 15 degrees is like not chilly, but like, you know, if there's wind, you'll want a jacket, that kind of stuff. And it's like 29 by the mid-afternoon, like a huge difference, just a huge difference. What? Hey, what's going on? You're still in the 40s? Jeebas. How long does that persist for? That goes until probably mid-October? Before you start to get like consistent cooldown? Yeah, too goddamn long indeed. Indeed. We're over an alright amount of the humidity, but we had one day where that 29 degrees rolled in early, like by about noon kind of thing. It was already hot and it just baked the place. So like going out in the hallway of our building, which is a giant concrete filing cabinet for humans, we step out in the hallway and the carpeting is almost moist and you're like, this is a couple of different shades of gross. Like, it just seeps through. Your cast damages foes in an area and knocks them away. It kind of... That would be alright. Get away from me. I don't really have a dash and we don't need that one. Yeah, let's do that. We gotta keep them far away. That's 30 centigrade? Jeebas. Because like 30 Fahrenheit, that would also be whack. Yeah, let's buy that. C. Or Kelvin, are we talking? Boosh.
The boon I got from chaos.
Keldon, not Kelvin. Well, thank you for the conversion. Thank you muchly. My mom grew up in a town that neighbored the States, so she was fluent in both Fahrenheit and Celsius. I thought it was kind of funny. Level 2 chain lightning sounds awesome. Deflecty special, like, that's great, but although that is base damage versus percent. I like my special. I'm pretty sure it killed a bunch of things in this level. Don't know how well it works on boss fights though. Maybe it'll work well because I can maybe hit Hades from far away. But I like my attack. My lightning attack is kind of boss right now. I'm also out of nectar. not too bad. Oh, I have some sort of a thingy from maybe the mirror, where I now only have one of my bloodstones. I used to have 4, maybe 3, something like that. It's 20C right now. It's probably like 22 out right now for me. Like not too bad. It's around room temperature. That was my these things smacking into the mic. Base damage was the better option there. The 4 extra damage per hit versus the percent on special only. Yeah, okay. No, that's not too bad. That's not too bad then. You dropped the ST. Oh, oh, very cool, very cool. Sensei. Yeah. Where is they? Hold on. All right, let's get. Keep your thermo on 23.3 and 3 1/3 all year round. Mine can only go to the half, the full and the half, and that's sadly bunk. 74F is the perfect. F's in the chat for 74F. All right, let's make us fast. Let's do some battle. Let's go to town. Whoosh. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Bubbles over everything. I mean, you can kind of still see it. Oh, it's not even on screen. Jeebas, what am I doing? There we go. We can at least focus on them now. There we are. That lasts for quite a bit of the battle, too. But those are the new, that's the new Saint bubble. And I'm with you, like, even though this one here is a really nice skin, it's quite covered up by a blue bubble. That could just be like a glow effect. It could just, like, pulsate every 2 or 3 seconds. And it would still be worth. Yeah, it definitely takes away from it. The Saint buff is permanent as long as the units aren't. Oh, wow. Ah, yeah. So that means, yeah, that means it would definitely cover up a lot of art. That's definitely, yeah. I think voicing a concern is meritable. I think that's worth. Jeez. Yeah, where 50 of them are dropped would completely blanket the entire map would all be bubbles. Well, that's just cray. That is just cray. What sort of levels are we dealing with? There's nothing too high, right? Like there's 5s. Nothing like level 10 or anything. Okay. I want to drop something different tonight then. Alright, because I've been dropping like a bunch of these folk. Let's run in there with my War Beast. Let's go with the Unicorn War Beast. And then y'all can vibe with me. Let's have a little bit more fun with it. Oh, and what takes out these guys? The linebackers. Oh, that's just for that. The skins is what pays these bills. So that's yeah, they definitely should check it out. There we go. Boosh. Alright, that should be okay. That should hopefully satisfy. Well, thank you everybody for your units. Sorry I didn't show the first half of the battle. We kind of got there. Could have gone side by side. Oh, but I went right in the middle. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Hold on. We're like nuzzled up there. There we go. That's fantastic. Looks very frosty. Make me some Saint Blue. There we go. I've got my own bubble around there. There we go. Well, that looks legendary. And thank you very, very much for the no, there's the no game. Hold on, there it is. Your war beast is hungry. Can ride my unicorn to feasty battle. Did we finished? Okay, here we go. We'll go for more health. Oh, thanks. Well, let's see.
Time for Tisiphone, maybe.
Taste the rainbow. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call my war beast Skittles.
Oh well.
Oh damn, that's less fun.
I've got a lot to be thankful for, you know, Red Blood.
Me.
Your daddy could have shut you in the.
Thank you so much for the frosty, by the way. I love that you love it.
it.
Oh, Electo, how's it going?
Perish the thought, Electo. What would you have done with yourself if not for all our fated encounters?
Right? I cure your boredom.
I don't know. I mean, before we met, I've laid all sorts of other trash down here. But lately I've been keeping them waiting because of you.
Mew. We're gonna trash the place with this one. Hey, hey, hey. Ow. Oh. She wasn't really attackable. She moves a lot when she's doing that. Oh. That's more traps I'm just standing in. Everybody else knows that, right? Oh, that's more traps I'm standing in. Oh, and then specifically right into her nonsense.
I better stop her.
I kind of forgot she's a bit of a joy.
Stay there.
Ready.
Jeebs. Jeebs. Kidnapping walrus and then coming up to visit. Border schmorder. There's plenty of places I'm sure you can swim. I got a balcony. We'll hang out. We'll have beers. It'll be great. Oh, Canadian beers are kind of strong. Ensure a fishing point will spawn ahead. I keep even forgetting to look for those. Well, I don't think we should spend money on it. I mean, until I'm naturally looking for them a lot. Yeah, I think we'll save our money.
Up we go.
We've only got a little bit of warm weather left up here, though. Have to get a boat for Sebastian. Does your dog do okay on water?
Somewhere.
Hold on.
Find air your whenever to get me out of here.
Sure. Ooh. See, I didn't even have to pay for it. Yeah.
There.
Crustacean.
Crustacean.
It's very cool. Ooh, and actually, that is a money pot. Are there more? Okay. There's probably more. Just picturing your dog on a boat. Where are y'all at? Boosh.
Right on time.
I wasn't even sure how many enemies there were.
Once you break free to the
Yeesh.
surface, we could see you from Olympus a bit more than usual, but no, it's like you're shrouded in eternal night up here. Something like that. Odd, right?
It's kind of a thing. You get used to it, Hermes. It's fine. He's never been on a boat, and I'm not very fond of them for personal reasons. Canada is allowing fully vaccinated individuals in, so it would be fine. Oh, that is very true. That is very, very true. Yeah, how far do you have to go to get to water? We've got lots of water here. It sucks. And it doesn't take much to drive to get to more water, and not too far of a drive to get to ocean. Well, decent, but still. I regenerate my bloodstone faster. I haven't used cast too much. I should. But I like this. Whenever I'm hit, I have a chance to dodge. Like, that's kind of cool. I had a friend that had a boat in Alexandria Bay, New York. Went to Kingston, Ontario a couple of times. It was funny because you just call an 800 number, tell Canada you're there, and you write a number on the side of your boat, and they give you... Yeah, there's a lot of places where US and Canada connect. And there's like honesty laws, if you will. Because like you can just sail across and fuel up your boat for cheaper. And if they don't question that you're paying with American money, but you're... because you have some, you know. You just hopefully don't get caught because they can take your, like, everything away. And that would be dumb. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, let's do a trophy.
That is private property.
Oh.
Useless.
Not too bad. Kingston was fun to visit. Yeah, Kingston is gorgeous. They actually have a brass signed Max Milk. It's just a variety store. But the sign has like dark wood and like a dark colored wood and brass. It's fantastic. It's a very, very pretty city. How big of water would you consider valid? Like a river with its own flow, right? Something that's a river for a decent amount of time of the year. Because I'm a few meters away from a bathtub and a few 100 kilometers away from ocean. Yeah, that's true. And your roads are kind of like, they're just straight paths, right? Like you just drive and barely have to curve. And boom, you find ocean. It's just, you know, quite a ways away. Kidnap everybody and we'll go get Canada to the edge. Like, in a couple of weeks, it's going to be a barren wasteland of snow here. And, like, 3 months from now, it'll be gray snow. And gray snow for, like, the next 5 months. And then it's blistering hot. It's fantastic. Welcome to Canada. Oh, I have a bunch. We got to buy a whole bunch of the cosmetics. I have a bunch of the crystal gems. Our roads in at least here in the city are almost a perfect grid. Oh, that would be a blessing. We actually have a road that has 5 different names. 5 actual different names. And you just drive on it and suddenly you're on a different road. And then you pass an intersection and suddenly you're on a different road.
Rearmed.
It's fantastic. Oosh. You hate it? What do you hate about having your roads are almost a perfect grid? There's a couple of cities like New York style where they're numbered, and it's odd for north-south and even for east-west, that kind of thing. So it makes it a little bit easy. We have a couple of grid cities. So, for example, the 900 is the borderline where north-south streets meet a certain other east-west main road. So if you get a 900 for, you know it's going to be near that main road. Things that cab drivers tell you about, but it's because you sort of need it. Perfect grid, you have to know the names of the cross streets and the minor cross streets to know where you are from. That is a lot of names. North or south are numbered at least. East and west are names. Okay, but we have a north, a south, an east, and a west street. These are all streets. They are not in their compass directions. North Street is actually from a town that was usurped like 100 years ago. So it's in the deep southwest of our city is North Street. East is in an area known as Old South. West Street, I think, is in the east. And South Street is in Old South, but like not, there's like a lot of south in our town, south of South Street. So we've got a lot of like named streets that don't make a lot of sense. And then some of our streets have been renamed because they had terrible connotations. So we have a very messy town. It's great. It's very great. One of my favorites, we have a road that goes directly to our airport. And so if you're looking for our airport, you could look for the road that is known as Airport Road. But to honor the veterans, we changed the road whose sole purpose was to go to the airport from Airport Road to Veterans Memorial Parkway. And I'm like, what? Now it's really confusing that that's the street that you have to take to use to get to the airport. He just pushed himself into the lava. Anyway. Go naming conventions. You gotta love that nonsense. Ooh. Floored.
It's Lady Demeter.
Oof. Those have duplicate names in the north-south streets, beginning in the middle of the city. On one side it says 32nd Street, and the other side is 32nd Ave. We have a couple of those. Oh, holy crap! We have a couple of those. There's one. It's it's a corner street, and the number corresponds with another corner street. Oh, so it's like two houses technically have the same address. It's very terrible. National Airport in DC will never be Reagan. They can drive if they want to, and nobody calls it Reagan. That's just it. That's just it. It cost a lot of money to change the name from Airport Road because it's in a lot of even tourism and stuff like that. But the street versus the Ave is for every north-south road. Well, maybe there's a connect. You know, if there's a convention to it. No, I'm with you, Walrus. I'm with you. That's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. We've got a couple that aren't that great. Oh! Boosh. Yo, buddy.
Daddy, gimme more content. Oh yes, Daddy. Thank you, UWU, Daddy.
UWU, Daddy. Kai, buddy. What is uppity? How's it going, man? How's it going? Wedge took the night off, so Stream Elements has to give you your yo. 15 in a row, dude. Are you kidding me? Game is going well. Game is going well. We're talking about all sorts of whack stuff tonight. To and including, apparently, I'm throwing math rocks around tomorrow. It's awesome. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. How's your nonsense? Are you steady-handed? Are you steady-handed? How's it going? How's your math rocks?
My monster brother Zeus. He has just a disgusting sense of humor, little sprout.
Oh, that's so
You
funny.
think he sired half the countryside. I have to shudder at the very thought.
I wonder, since Zeus was talking about Demeter and now we're just getting Demeter things, I wonder if these aren't really so random, these runs. You know? Yeah, everybody's getting kidnapped and we're coming up here, but I keep telling them that Canada becomes a barren wasteland of cold in like just a couple of weeks. It's a thing. Don't get an option, I'm helping Kitty. Like, Kai, it's good. It's gonna be terrible up here, isn't it? Like right now, it's terrible hot. It's gonna be terrible cold in just like 6 weeks. Crystal Beam. Oh, and this is heroic. Whoa. I kind of like my flood shot though. When you have no bloodstone, take less damage. Oh no, but I have a thing that gives me faster bloodstone, so that's no good. Okay, when you take damage, after you take damage, damaging completely chill your foe. Maybe? You grew up in Siberia, cold is normal. There you go. There you go, right? You will be fine. Seb will be fine. You guys will be fine. And pitch a tent on my balcony. Yeah, let's chill things when we... I'm not feeling this build too much, but still. We can drink and laugh at a drunk kitty. I considered throwing... Oh, hey, some death barge. Nice. I considered throwing a beer down tonight. It's been a little bit since I cracked beers on stream.
I have to reload.
Hey, why did you not proper die? Bring a hammock and hang on my balcony? That's amazing.
Almost there.
I'm trying to remember the name of the movie. Terminal Velocity, maybe? And there's a dude that lives on the side of a building. He's just got a hammock, like, clipped to the side of the building.
Little nephew, why I could have sworn you made it to the surface recently, and yet you're all the way back there again. Must be some sort of terrible monstrosity preventing your way out.
Yeah, something like that, Poe. What up? What's going on, you? And I've had this duo before. 'Tis not fated. What up? I mean, technically speaking, I could just set it up and knock on the balcony door and announce your presence. I had a cousin that did that. My aunt lived on, I think, the 4th or 3rd floor or something like that. But he'd run up the balcony sides and he'd come right up through the patio door. He almost never used the front door. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. So funny. Dash damages foes in an area and knocks them away. Get out. Boons with knockaway effects also rupture. Oh yeah. And I cannot be stunned. And resist some damage from bosses. You know. I don't mind if my metal is unshakable. Cannot be stunned is kinda dope. Right before a boss. No wait. Not so much a boss, but these guys are not a lot of fun. Jeeps.
The power of the gods.
Yes, but you're also on the redacted floor of a major structure in a city would be interesting to see. Yes, it's very true. I do talk about my concrete filing cabinet for humans. It would be, man, not too hard. Not too hard to see in, but that's alright. Your attack emits, although, even with my fear of heights, I'm not thinking that's a distance anybody wants. Chain lightning when you attack, that's a good one. I think I like, since these are all just base damage, like this one's not too bad. Oh, although I am using my cast. If I had the 3 bloodstones on me, then I would say go for it. I do a lot of attacking. Attacky tacky. And I have 24 keys. I don't think we're as worried about getting those these days. There's a person in a walrus onesie outside.
More Inferno bombers? Back to dust.
Oh yeah. Well, you just have to cross the water somehow. No, you can drive straight here. There's all land. There's all land here. I don't live across the pond. It's not that long. It's not, you know, I'm not another continent away. Be cool if you could just, like, you know, jump in a wardrobe and get here. Oh, that's lava in my butt. Oh, come on now. Reminds me of Eric Clapton. It was like 50 floors. Tell me more about Eric Clapton. So visiting certain other friends I would have, I would fly. Not a fan of boats. Oh, his son. Oh, right. Okay, okay. I think I knew about that. Oh, we got tons of money. Let's go visit Caron. Caron? That's still crossing the water. Not a fan of boats. No, but you don't have to worry about it. There's no boats needed here. Oh, and that was not. We just want to go here. Oh, there's one with things. We haven't had much in the way of Daedalus hammer this go.
I'll take it.
Special becomes a rocket that deals 80 base damage. Oh, whoa. Right now my special deflects. I think I kind of want that. Hilarious. Yeah. And it deflects. Deflecting rocket bomb. Let's go.
Oh, truly.
Ooh.
It's not really random though, is it? It's just you, Demeter. Shoots a gust ahead that inflicts chill. Boons have become common. Ooh, then gain rarity every 3 cuts. Ooh. When you have no bloodstone, take damage on cats and stuff. Like, how good is this one? How good is Rare Crop? Why are you upset with me? You guys can come here without boats. Unless you want to go Minecraft boat style, you can just row a canoe across the ground. It's true. It's 100% true. You can ski pole them. I upped the channel points for sub 1. I did. I also took away the ability for Wedge to sub. I'm potentially going to be streaming more hours and for longer sessions. So people have a higher potential to rack up free sub points. It's supposed to be an important challenge. It's like a golden opportunity to throw a sub around. You were close? Oh, I think that happened the last time I changed it as well. It used to be super cheap. I'm giving you a free posture check. I haven't changed any of the other ones though. So stuff like AMA and hydrate and posture and all that stuff. Ooh, my back still hurts from last week when I did not do well and slept funny upon it. Ugh. Yeah, Ravenous Will's not too bad, but I do have a boon that reduces the amount of time. I think I do anyway. That reduces the amount of time my bloodstone is out. You have 27.9. Oh, you were so close. Oh, that's super close. Oh. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm keeping it at its current price for now. Just for now. You got some time though. You got some time. Work your way up there. And we'll see what's we'll see what's needed. You only have 9.3. Okay, but it probably have spent well over 3. That's very true. That's very true. Okay, so my boons become common, then gain rarity. Okay.
Perks you right up.
Sure it does.
Always a pleasure,
Cool.
Charon.
You keep buying Frosty. Indeed, indeed, Kellen. Parker, who's a frequent lurker in the channel but doesn't spend the points. Often I use him as a baseline. I think you bought 2 subs from Edge. Yeah, that makes sense. Parker barely spends points, so I use him as a baseline for how many points somebody could have if they didn't spend them. Like, he doesn't buy any of, like, even like the little frills or whatever. So it's kind of fun. Some people very spendthrifty. They get rid of them right away.
We never talk.
And we don't have chats. Do you want some nectar, yo? Does nobody ever give you nectar? Ooh, you dodged that one. I didn't know that was a thing. That's pretty okay.
It's reloading.
Oh, this is an okay fight because when they drop the little acorns of bad guys, I can chain them off of this. That's all right. Oh, hi. Eee. Hold on, there's a lot going on here. Okay, you stop throwing fire. I kind of like that I can chain. Oh, I can't attack. I can chain abilities. Alright, get over there. To battle shortly. Solid. Wow. I don't think I have the DPS, but I'm fast.
Good, no more heads.
You just bought Brobot subs for like a year. Actually, that's kind of true. I was mentioning that with Walrus that because we had this sub, buy Wedge a sub. I'm up to 23 gift subs in my own channel. And I think that's kind of awesome. I think that's pretty good stuff. We ask you stuff all night. What's the ask questions for? So I have like 60. Is it for deeper questions? To be honest, we've been asked stuff like, what's your favorite Doritos flavor? We've asked, what's a quote that inspires you? But usually it means that I'll do like what I'm doing now. I'll definitely stop stream and we'll have like a chat moment about it and whatnot. It's a good like proper interrupt. If you're like, hey, by the way. But people have used it for all sorts of stuff. Like I'm pretty sure Bunny Bun used it to ask me if I would have a drink, even though there's a hydrate button. So, you know. Channel points are kind of interesting. They're a fun way for you guys to push buttons and make stuff happen. And I appreciate that Twitch was willing to do it. I wish that they did a lot more with them. An absolute butt ton with them. But alas, they did not. Yeah, let's go pick up my stairs. No fishing nodes or nothing. Yeah, like Walrus in their version of it makes perfect sense. It's for, you know, for asking specific questions, things like that. No more show and tell. Show and tell while I was getting my son's room ready, while I was getting stuff prepped for it, I stopped having too many things for show and tell. I didn't have very many things. So it became essentially show me your spiders. That was pretty much it. And, you know, I only have 2. So there's not a whole lot for them to do when they come on out. So kind of AMA can, like, take over that. But I think for a short while, spiders are gonna be staying off stream for a little bit. I'll probably cut some from the VODs and make like a montage, and then that way, you know, that way we can show them off that way. I do intend on getting additional ones at some point, so that'll make for some more entertaining things. Yeah, it was less show the spooters and more like make Walrus leave for 10-15 minutes. Well, you and Parker and Naku and half of Sage would pretty much do this. Sage was always intrigued. And Sage even bought it one night. I'm gonna go get me some water so that I can hydrate, even if it's for free. I shall return brieflish, give me a sec, and listen to the rushing sounds of water. Oh yeah. Water. Agua. Kitty has vodka. Is it this much vodka? That's a lot of vodka. Oh, that is gold. Not cold, it's gold. I was gonna make a TikTok of it. My water temperature that comes out of my tap from my cold temperature is based on the temperature outside. So right now, my cold tap produces 21 degree water. And in the winter, it'll be like maybe 2 degrees. And it's much. That is not much vodka. 50 centiliters of vodka is not much. Ketty want to go home. Is that where the vodka is? You could. I'm not going to advocate drinking at work. But you could. But I'm not going to advocate drinking at work. But you could, but I'm not going to advocate drinking at work. Passive. Ensure chaos is hanging out. Traps deal more to your foes. Traps already deal butt ton to my foes. I think. Because I kill foes with traps all the time. Anyway. I don't think any of these are worth. We're going to keep our coin. Does Saturn really have rings, or is it fake? Yes, God loved Saturn so much that he put a ring on it. Saturn wasn't no lady. No, yeah, they're super pretty. They're just like the ones in No Man's Sky, and you can fly through them. If you know, had a flight. You're sure it's not that much? I can't drink vodka, though, so that's, a lot of vodka for me. Back. Oh, I can't hit them when they're coming in. Okay, I think I already want the more ammo then. Wow. It's a very nice weapon, but it feels so very weird to be coming in here with a semi-automatic like this. Fully automatic at this point? I can just hold the button. Saturn does in fact have rings. It's possible to see them yourself if you have a half-decent telescope. Or a Samsung. Oh, shoot! It's been battle for a bit, isn't it? I need something that constantly reminds me that it's battle. I like to make sure that we run battle. Like, soon run battle. Oh, hi. That's a really big berserker. Wowza. That's well done. Alright, let's make fast. Start battle. And where do we go? This is going to be all kinds of whack. 10 to their 53. Boom. Look at that. That bomber just going to town. Oh, Jupiter and Saturn very clear tonight. That's excellent. Yeah, I kind of forgot, Walrus. I kind of forgot you can see the rings from on a clear enough night. Away from a major city, I'm sure. I think that's part of the clarity required. 9 to their 25. Interesting soundtrack we get with this battle. Oh yeah, crushing them. That's what you get when you throw a couple of war beasts into the battle, right? Not possible to see from where you live. No, no. I think I'm even too close to other major cities. Like, I'm pretty sure if I look in the direction of Toronto, I can see it from here. Like the glow of that big of a city, I can see from here. It reaches up into the stratosphere and all that stuff. It's like way off in that direction. I'm sure it's huge. Walrus and Geldon, enjoy. But we also produce a butt ton of light, so that's the thing. Yeah, my city alone. But like if you travel like just outside the city, you can see distinctive massive glows nearby too. So like this whole area is just too populated on it. Oh, it's blue chest time. It says unknown, but we can see it from the map. It's blue. I think we're fine with it. Well, that was dope. I want to run with something else that was kind of cool. Is this my healer? They're holding up a band-aid, but it says it over top of the... Yeah, over top of the class. Let's bring my healer in. It's gonna be right up front, so you guys have to help me. Just posted an iPhone pic. Moon kind of makes it hard to see, but you can see. That's awesome. And then vibe with me, El. Make some vibes. And I guess crush it up there if you want. Alright, let's go back to Hades. Okay, so foes targeted by my special move slower and take damage. Your attack bounces to 1. Oh, this was a faded from last time. I had 2 choices and this was one of the other fadeds. So we'll probably take this because, you know, fate.
Beware the adamant rail.
Any fishing spots? I'm only passively looking still. Oh, that's cool. I have a little telescope, but it doesn't have a good enough tripod. And I have an okay tripod. But I don't think it'll hold the telescope. Oh, I can. Yeah, you haven't used your telescope since glasses make it hard to do. Beauty.
Delicious.
I mean, that's a lot of a damage increase for flood shot. Binoculars are better. It's great before I had to wear glasses. Yeah, I can believe it. I can believe it. There is compensations for that, I'm sure, but I don't think maybe on standard, just regular binoculars for that matter. Start looking into like specific things, that gets to be a bit much.
Long spears.
Oosh. They're tough to get because they constantly face me. Ooh, that hits an additional is nice. Ooh. Oof.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Special is faster? Oh, jeez. I can move faster. And I gain money. That doesn't feel that much faster. Let's go to a store. Doing a store run, folks. Anybody need?
Took care of those for me, mate.
What up, Karen? Karen. Doing good on max health.
Should come in useful.
Dash deflect, yes. That's kind of nice. Resist damage from traps. I should probably take that. However, howest ever, I am buying your whole store. And then which one of these do we figure leads to Asturias? I don't think I have a little bit from Poe. I got a lot of Demeter today.
You and me, butterfly ball.
Oh, these guys are just summoning. They're not. Wow.
These guys.
I see. I just have to kill this guy. And the rest of them should hopefully stop.
Right there.
Interesting that they showed up as eye sacks first, though. Boosh.
Won't catch this soul, thanks.
Oh, we don't have a call yet. Yeah, let's take that.
Power of the sea.
Power of the sea. Yeah, we kind of like bugging this guy.
So I'll just keep waiting here, I guess. No time to lose.
I like this person. You. They're not particularly kind to me.
You mentioned something of your parentage, stranger. I have a question on that subject, if you please.
Shoot, Patroclus.
I please, sir.
Patch?
What's your question? Ask away.
You've been so kind with me.
Your father must have records of the dead. So I was wondering if you might do me a favor and look up the whereabouts of someone I once knew.
Ooh.
You've done a lot for me. The least I can do is ask around. Who is it that you're looking for?
I seek one called Achilles.
There we
He was
go.
rather famous once among the living, but among the dead, who knows? I thought he would be here, but he is not.
Well, we know Kill.
Achilles? I've heard the name before. And, can I ask why you wish to know of him? In case it happens to come up.
This is getting to be a bit better.
It's just, I simply miss him, stranger. That is all.
Patroclus isn't exactly forthcoming with the details, so maybe we'll find out more later. But I'm with you, Walrus. I'm with you. I'm wondering where we get with this. Oh, it does more. Yeah, let's do more attack.
I doubt it'll be of much help.
Maybe we find out lots more. Or do you know for sure that we don't? Coin? Coin. 1,200 dark dollar reduce.
It's him.
That's okay.
I got you.
Death.
I can't stay long, so how about we get this business over with?
Yeah, Than, you've not really been forthcoming with the combos lately.
And here they come.
And here they fall.
Like that.
I keep shooting him.
What chance did they have? Here's something for the show.
Like a great deal of me trying to shoot Than. Patroclus should be with Achilles in the Hall of Hades already. They were lovers, for fuck's sakes. Well, I do wonder if it's going to be brought up eventually. Like Orpheus and Eurydice. Things like that. I wonder if there's meant to be little, like, moments. Yeah. You know, so I'm curious. I'm curious if that's something they would do. Oh, let's get some more dollar reduce.
You shall pay for that.
What, opening up the box? It looked perfectly fine. Nice. That call was fantastic.
There.
$96 dues indeed. Yeah, let's go do another store run. Just bothers me they're separated. Yeah, indeed. I wouldn't mind, like, I'm often curious about the reasons. Don't know how much we're allowed to ask.
I can use this.
Now, little Hades, you have met my brother Zeus. He's
Hey.
sometimes known as king of all the gods. Although in many ways he's not as powerful as I, or anywhere as dashing. Now, brother, you know better
Amazing.
than to say such things about me, I should think. I know that tact does not come easily to you, though I'd be careful what you
Zeus.
say to our good nephew there. Anyway, Anyway, as I was saying, little Hades, Brother Zeus
Little
is
Hades.
king of all the gods, and the most dashing, powerful, and hey, let's face it, godliest of all.
Godliest. She-Storm. So I gather a breaking wave I can usually get. However, when you knock foes away, they are struck by lightning. And AC/DC's Thunderstruck plays in the background. Well, we have to take it because it's fated, it's a duo, and it sounds very dope.
Combined might. I'll take this one.
Do I bother buying gems? I have an okay number of gems. These are almost exclusively cosmetic. I might save my coinage for when we go into big room. Looking to see if there's fishing. No, there is not. They do have uses. Yeah, but winning and having Karen coins to spend at the end might not be bad.
Gentlemen, I'm back.
What up?
Why, look, Asterius, the fiend returns. The rumors that he fled to haunt the surface must have been mere lies.
Well, no, in this case, those rumors must have been quite accurate. It's just I'm back. Realized I didn't want a future for myself that didn't include crushing you repeatedly like this.
This is way more fun than hanging out with my mom. Just saying.
Oh, such clever excuse-making from one so versed in treachery. Well, if you are indeed contained within this realm, then we shall be delighted to make sure it always stays that way.
Oh, jeez.
Now come and fight.
You just know Theseus wouldn't wear a mask. Come on.
Rile them up.
Are you enjoying yourselves in the sands?
My knockback's doing lightning damage. That was kind of nice.
Lend me your power.
This one's nice because they're random.
know that, don't you?
Woo. This is a fun fight when he's normally got Ares or somebody that's a little more predictable in the dodge. Woo. Well, that wasn't too bad. The railgun's keeping me on my toes, that's for sure. Where's the fun and predictability? Indeed, indeed. It's really quite cool.
Thwarted the champion of Elysium.
And he's kind of a dink. He's kind of a dink. You would deal 50% damage striking undamaged. And foes from behind. Nah. I mean, it's nice to do more.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I find the Asterius part of that fight fairly predictable. So it's, I guess you can call it wave 2. Phase 2 is not too bad. Ooh, there is money in that one. 255. That should be enough to buy something cool from the table. Yeah, I can get some.
I'll take it.
Some here. Whoa! You begin each encounter with your God gauge partly full. 30% God gauge, just straight up. That's enough to use it once, isn't it? 25% is enough. That's Now, granted, the Hades encounter is one encounter, but that's not too bad. Starting that with 30%. 20% is enough? Yeah. But we can also resist damage from foes' attacks. Just straight up 7% off the top. That's an alright amount. If these were reversed for their what are they, rarity? Yeah. Because I think that resists 10% at rare. Let's try this guy out. Because there's a lot of encounters in here. Holy Shield is not bad too. And then there's a palm. Yeah, the only other thing is another palm for worth 3 times this much. So.
Useful.
And then I begin each encounter with their guard gauge partly full, 40%. We just up that now. Just for fun. There is a face in a power palm. There's a face? Alright, let's see where we go. We'll do the free ones first. I'm just gonna blitz through. Every room I'm gonna hit my gauge. There we go. Upgraded rarities. Wow. Frozen Touch is heroic. What was the other one that we got? Yeah, Flood Shot. Cast damages foes in an area and knocks them away. And fact. Spelling no work good. Yes. I was looking for the face though. I was like, I bet you that if I just look carefully, I'll see it. Yeah, starting each encounter, that's kind of amazing.
Zeus.
That was pretty over the top. Ooh, after using call, deal more damage for 15 seconds. It's fated and amazing. Doesn't hurt that you have Demeter Boon that ups rarity every 2 encounters. Yes. Well, in those 2 specific ones, so I think Heroic's the highest they go. Or is it? I really like this one. Especially now that we're using call more frequently. Any more for monies? $82, not worth it.
Let's see here.
Let's go for a palm. I know there's a money one, but shot. Restore health, gain stuff. Damage from behind, nah, it's alright. Thank you, thank you. I'm loving that. Just slams these rooms. Just straight up slams them. I mean, use it or actually lose it, right? Like, that's... Woo! Yeah, that's okay. Done.
There it is already. Something
Sweet.
for Cerberus. Power of Olympus.
Something for me. Oh, more impact damage. Yeah, let's do that.
Much better.
I think that's all done. Do you think we're ready to attack?
Something I can use.
I mean, I could go earn a little bit more dollar reduce and buy a prom. 300 to 400 impact damage is sweet. That's what I'm thinking. We got some good stuff going on here. I say we give her. I say we see if we can break out another.
Directs all 3 of its attentions toward the satyr sack.
Thank you,
A well balanced meal. Can we continue? I'm just curious. Oh, I hadn't come over here after giving up Satyr Sack, but we can still buy stuff. Okay, cool. It's good to know. And then no fishy spots, right? Okay, good stuff. You gotta be prepared.
Into the cold.
I haven't faced off with Dad in a while. Boom, boom. That's bright. That's super bright.
Haven't you had enough?
So, boy, did you ask her about how she came to join me in the underworld? Did you confirm all your suspicions then?
Well, I was just curious, you know, you've given him the sack, but there's other deities. You could be like, hey, check it out. But it makes sense, it makes sense. I just wanted to see how they did it. Taking away the symbols off the doors makes sense. Whole chai and a whole water tonight? What is up?
You didn't drag her down to hell yourself, apparently. You're not going to tell me who did, though I can well imagine. Your brothers got to reign forever on Olympus while you got sent down into the underworld. So they gave you a consolation prize, didn't they?
Ooh.
You make such accusations knowing next to nothing. Careless as ever. Poseidon had nothing to do with it.
That's mad.
He knows even less than you. If you value her existence or your own, you would be wise to keep it that way. And to turn back.
Always with the ambiguous. Oh, I need lots of space.
After me on.
Oh. There's no auto target on that. E.
Why have you forced me to confront you here again?
It beats having to live within your house.
Wouldn't that be really useful there from time to time? Surely you could have avoided that.
Both of those.
Darkness.
These guys are so tough out here. I take more damage after I get hit by that boiled blood. Battle.
Got you.
I got you with a whole bunch of Poseidon right in your back. Woo!
We are not finished.
Well, I didn't think we were, but
I shall not take such disrespect.
oh, I got my timing way off there. Oh, I didn't even see he was invincible.
Blasted little.
Woo. Get all cookied. Whoa. Burst all of his thingies.
Observe.
Woo. He's mad. Couple of post-highs right in the face. I don't think I died.
Then go. See what awaits you in this realm.
That's not bad. And I think that's the first time out with the railgun too. Yo. I think it's down to fists and then we've escaped with all things.
See you at home.
That's pretty pog. Thank you for the notice there, Walrus. That's amazing.
In my father's
We had a pair of duos, 2 heroics, and then rocket bomb. Are you kidding? This was a good battle. This was nice. This was definitely worth. This was okay. I've had some great runs. I did mention I did one without a single boon to attack, special, or cast. So that's kind of okay. Blood. No fishy? No fishy? This was a really good one. Yeah, I liked this. And honestly, for about halfway through, I was like, I'm not really sure I'm feeling too attached to stuff. But then by the end, you just get dealt the right cards.
Huh. To see this each day.
Every day, it looks pretty like this.
The fishing point.
I can't wait to see my... Oh, wait a fishing point? Mom can wait. We don't know what we catch up here.
That's a bite. Yep, that's a trout.
Yep, that's a trout. Is that a trout? 7th clear. I can see clear. Mommy?
Zagreus.
Look how pretty.
Zagreus. It's wonderful to see you, but I need to ask something of you.
Whoa.
That you not visit me again here in this place.
Regular fish, I know, right?
Both for your safety and for mine.
Yeah, Mom's having a tough time with this, man.
For what? Because of what would happen if the Olympians found out? So after everything, you're taking Father's side in all of this?
He sounds like such a kid.
I am. Your father is no fool when it comes to matters such as this.
The politics of it all.
Besides, all that has happened, it's my fault.
Persephone.
I was selfish. And now both sides of our family threaten to be torn apart.
Everybody's just gonna get mad and throw the fists.
Your fault. So let's say you never left Olympus. Then it'd be just like you thought until quite recently, I think. That I'd never existed. Besides, they haven't found out any of this. What makes you so sure they will all of a sudden?
They're not stupid.
Nyx may be veiling you from them as she veiled me when I fled here myself. But even her own powers aren't infallible.
Right?
Each time you visit me, you are incurring risk. One small slip, and they shall find me.
Right?
Discover your deception. Go home, Zagreus. Please.
Well, but they're not eternally stupid.
Go home with me, Mother. You came here under false pretenses.
Right? It's hot where we live.
It's
It's awesome.
over and over again, only to turn back now. I need you in my life. How can you just turn me away like this?
Okay, but we'll be back.
Oh, Zagreus. I cannot return.
Not to mention, look at
After
it.
all that happened between Hades and me, and everyone, I just cannot fathom the idea.
Besides, Meg's not nice to her.
Besides, the risks we're taking would be even greater if Olympus were to find me there with him.
Right?
And you.
Because all of this is just too much. Zeus's myths? No, I should maybe check out, like, in-game or, like, the real mythical Zeus?
Then you're just going to stay here, alone in the middle of nowhere, in this
It's
little
peaceful.
garden, forever.
Like, it's
After
peaceful.
we part ways, just like that.
He's pretty stupid. Oh, that's good to know. Ugh.
My son, I know you've made hard choices and sacrifices to be here with me.
I chose a railgun today.
And I'm forever grateful to have finally met you.
For you, Mom.
This is my home now, yes.
I'm gonna try fists next.
While your home is below.
Where there's fists.
Please, if not for your sake, then for mine. Do not return. I love you, Zagreus. Goodbye.
But I mean like, I don't have anywhere else to go.
Mother, I blast.
Mother, I blast.
Goodbye.
Back we go. There's a reason there's a separate god of wisdom. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I like that. What up, Hypnos?
Oh, it's you. Just come on in. You're on the list.
I would hope so.
Resolved the trouble with the satyrs yet?
Oh, shut it. I have to go talk to Achilles.
How fare your labors, lad? You have a certain look about you. Everything all right?
Well, there's this thing.
It's just, within Elysium, I happened on a shade who said he knew you, said he misses you. Do you know a Patroclus, sir?
Are they going to be like all weird about it?
What? Yes.
Gets all bashful.
I knew Patroclus. Is he all right?
I don't know. He seemed like he's known better times than these.
Right? Bring him to the house.
Something I should say to him if I run into him again?
Bring him to the house.
Please send him my regards. And all my love. I think
There we go. Check it.
But I cannot see him any longer. And you mustn't ask me why, do you understand?
Yee.
Now, leave me be, please, lad. I need some time.
All of us. Like, people don't really want to say stuff to like, this is pinnacle, it's massive, it's world changing, and I cannot say more. Do not ask again. It's frequent.
I take care then, sir.
I respect your wishes. But it's whack considering I can be like way more than. By the way, he sends all of the love that could possibly be sent.
How are you finding my old trusty spear then? Hmm?
I used a railgun
Perhaps
last.
you have a preference for my brothers and my sisters' former harms. Kept under lock and key, and yet they're now in your possession, it would seem.
Oh, so you saw the railgun. It was neat, wasn't it?
The weapons in the courtyard. Of course you know about them by now. I stole them. Why not just take them from me? I'd be stuck.
The thought has long since crossed my mind. However, I'm not fool enough to tamper with those cursed things.
I love it.
They go where they please. They cannot be contained, like you. Now why don't you go entertain each other more?
Meet you up there with fists.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah, and I'm on giving ambrosia to...
Hits the spot, doesn't it, boy? I know you're caught up in the middle of all this,
Yeah.
having to weigh your loyalties more than you'd like.
I don't give away nectar to this one anymore.
The Underworld Prince's next attempt to bribe the monstrous triple-headed hellhound into further liking him proves once again successful, as the kingly gift of heavenly ambrosia is beyond compare.
I'm gonna get the puppy pickled. That's great.
You like it when you get pets like this, don't you, boy?
I think I've given more to the goodest boy than anyone else. Ooh. Entry complete. And then we chat with you.
Terrifying Cerberus is busy gathering his strength for when next he shall bar the prince's path.
And desperately await for a satyr sack. Alright, so we're going to be talking. If you notice the picture, there were two happy heads. Hold on. Like when I talk here. Oh. Is that a thing? Well, that's kind of interesting. I just sort of thought that the, like in this, there's, are you referring to this picture? Like the one of them is darkened? Will I eventually get 3 happy puppy heads? That's kind of fun. There's such friggin' depth to this game. Over the top depth to this game. Oh, the one that popped up when it explained ambrosia was tasty. No, then I didn't notice. That just popped right by. But again, wicked amounts of depth to this game, Jeebus. I don't remember what Dark Thirst does, but it also gives me gems, which that kind of seems cool, but I have a butt ton of gems and I haven't spent them yet. This is all cosmetic only, but I think there's room items, bed chambers. Towel rack. Oh, it gives the chambers an exotic atmosphere. Minoan. But I do believe that these are like cosmetics for out in the world, like out in the rest of the House of Hades. This is specifically the lounge where we often talk with Meg. And others, like an aquarium? Yes. That's cute. But some of these might give me additional items. Like additional cool things. Contains faint traces, because this here is what tells me how many runs I've done. You know, that sort of thing. Showcases broken weapons from a historic siege. And then the rest of it's music in this one for... Ooh, very expensive. Oh, and there's lots of them. Whoa, there's lots of them. If they can sit. I thought this one here seats one or more individuals. So that might... Would I get NPCs that come and sit on my fancy recliner? I'm very curious. But we've got the dollar reduce for it.
To commission objects I am never ever going to sit on.
None
Right?
shall sit besides myself and Cerberus.
Screw you. Let's make a... Let's give it a grown-up look as well.
How about this, contractor? I think we both know that it's time to change the rug.
There's also...
Done to my floor surfaces.
Gussied them. Shut it. Buying things from the contractor is also like achievement based. If I had certain work orders yet. And I like both Achilles and Dionysus. So should I also be buying their stuff? Or our chthonic motif. But we have a ton of these dollar reduce, and they're... I don't shoot for them, yet we've got a butt ton of them. So at some point we need to spend kind of the rest of them. And these are all... Yeah, the rest of them are all for diamonds. Plaything round. Enjoyed by some hounds with one or more heads? That's cute. Oh, that's cute. I can actually get bedding and fancy... Oh, that is super cool. Oh, well, let's get our boy some fancy bedding.
For Cerberus, only the greatest bed will do.
There we go.
Don't you disturb the dog, you hear me, boy?
Oh, I like that. What else can we do? Plaything round, plaything plush. I kind of like this one for sure. I'd suggested playing fetch previous.
Some sort of surface creature will keep Cerberus occupied.
Cerberus has much better things to do than play with toys.
No way. No way. Cerberus looks fantastic. You shut it. Unnerved shades waiting for something in the house. Drives those who enter the house the painful way. A towel rack! Yes. Yes. This is best. Hey, have we had a battle ready to begin for a bit? I think we did. I think in the middle of a Hades fight, we had a battle ready to begin. Also... Yeah, here we go. I need something bigger than the balloons to let us know. Thank you for all of your patience, by the way. Wow, there's lots going on in here. To battle. Let's find out what this looks like. These battlefields are definitely they're definitely whack. 16 to their 25, 24, 25. They're going around to get buffs, I think. Yeah. Yeah, your orc slayer has a flaming soccer ball. So their 15 is going to be dwindling soon, I think. And we got lots going on down here. Is one of these? Yeah, we got a mage, don't we? Keldon brought in the mage. There we go. I love that they leave flames on the ground. That's their 4. Yeah, they're not going to win. Are they counting the footballs? Or are they... Yeah, okay. Happy wins. Oh, and I got a hockey tank. Cool. I don't know if I have a good tank skin or not. Walrus Keldon, enjoy your boons, your riches, your rewards. That was kind of dope. That was okay. Let's go. Everything's still 4-star. I got a couple of 3-star things, but there's a lot of 4-star stuff around, so we'll just take. Let's see. What can we do? My healer is now down, so let's go pick my paladin this time. There we go. And then vibe with me. And bomb with me. Good stuff. Balloon Buster. Oh, thank you. It's gonna do some fantastic damage. Yeah, that'll be worth. That'll be very worth. Alright. Do we want anything else for interesting stuff? I've been kind of considering the chthonic bedding, because why not?
I think we'll go with this.
Yes,
I
we
think
will.
I've outgrown my other bed. Not that there's been a lot of time for sleep of late.
No, but it was kind of a...
Need another blasted bed.
It's not another, it's a different one. We're trading. Also, stuff it.
Where's our court musician?
You're not a very giving dad.
Zagreus, what is the matter, child? I sense your distress, not the specific cause.
Well, you could just ask before you tried with all the
Mother
sensing.
doesn't want to see me again. I mean, she asked me not to return. Thinks the risk is too great.
I like it. It will help against the high-level group there. Absolutely, Walrus, and thank you for that. The Balloon Buster, which I picked as the icon, is still one of my favorites, but I like knowing that it can easily wipe a great deal of foes like that.
Oh, that is a fair enough assessment. What shall you do?
Ignore it and go punch the crap out of things.
I'm going back.
It's got a plain way of saying it, but still.
Good.
That's amazing.
No gift which you could bring me can exceed the value of our kinship, child. Though it moves me to receive this offering.
Thanks, Nyx. You seem like nice people.
It's nothing, Nyx, really. I know you've always believed in me, and it's not something I ever take for granted.
Right? It's good stuff.
I am grateful.
Wait, Prince, you're back?
Seems like a great cuddle buddy.
I heard that. How come you're still here?
I think Dusa would be an okay cuddle buddy. It's tough to tell. The snakes might be soft.
Oh, yes, I made it pretty far. On that account, you heard correctly, Dusa. But turns out I have unfinished business here, so I should be turning up like this from time to time.
You can't tell who you can't tell, so you just don't tell.
Oh, wow. Well, that's great. I mean, I hope it's great. I mean, if you agree it's great, I also think it's great. If that's okay.
We very much like Dusa.
It's both okay and great.
Just fantastic.
Let's see here.
Can we buy... We could buy a bunch of nectar for the wackadoo of keys that we have. And then we could just straight up give one to... The fact that she has no body to cuddle would be strange. And if the snacks are nice, though, I see no issues.
I'll take that deal. Hey, Dusa, here's some more of this really, really good nectar for you.
Right? It's really, really good.
Keep up the wonderful work, and more importantly, keep being your wonderful self.
I'm really very flattered, Prince, but I've just been so busy lately that I haven't even had a chance to try the last bottle you gave me, so you want this back? Maybe for someone else?
I'll just stockpile it somewhere.
Please, it's yours. Besides, you must have some time off coming up when you can enjoy it, don't you?
We can have another drink together. It's great.
Oh, I mean, maybe I do. I think maybe I do, except nobody's told me anything about that. And besides,
There's gotta be paperwork.
So much work to do around the house still. I just can't leave everything like this.
Well, you enjoy, all right?
Oh. We get to a key next time. Learn more by deepening your relationship with Dusa. Very cool.
Here's the latest cat, chef.
Nice. Oh, and 3 keys right there.
What are you doing here? I heard you finally made it out. What, did you break out of here only to die in some pathetic way on the surface?
Do we tell Meg?
Long story, but yeah. Boils down to what you said, more or less.
Ah, we tell Meg.
So you're going back out there again? Well, it's your business, not mine. For your sake, I hope it's worth it.
It is.
Indeed. Now let's go take a look at our place. House of Hades is so sparkly. Oh, does it happen next time? Hold on. Because that's not a very chthonic bet. Oh, renovate.
A fine addition to the bedchambers.
Ooh. Ooh. There we go, my chaise lounger. That's okay.
Much of the softness of the richly woven rug the prince procured cannot be fully felt beneath his flame-licked feet.
That's kind of amazing that his feet aren't really worth. The story of Dusa is honestly really sad. Do I know of it yet though?
I guess
because so far we just continue to talk to her, and the terrible bashfulness continues to come out.
With its just right softness and death-themed embroidery, the new bedding of Prince Zagreus is the envy of all those who wish to rest in peace.
Already bought it. No need to sell me on it, old man.
I like that we can hear that.
The ever-energetic prince, alas, remains incapable of sitting still, even with such a supple, comfortable seating arrangement nestled in his chambers now.
Amazing.
I just prefer to stand, all right?
That's the thing. Shut it.
I'll sleep when I'm dead. It's only
All
a
right.
matter of time,
We
I
got
suppose.
2. 30 keys? What am I going to do with 30 keys?
I think Master Chaos just likes messing with me.
It's kind of okay. Ooh, and 4 diamonds. Yeah.
The contract has been plenty busy thanks to me.
So we got a couple that like only need a few, and then we get all sorts of stuff. So that's kind of good. Dusa was turned into a Gorgon because she was too pretty that one of the gods gets. Oh, yes, okay. That's not bad. That is very sad. That's a terrible story. Nobody likes that. Stygian Soul. I don't think you regenerate your cast faster rather than pick it up. But I liked having additional ones. So with this one, yeah, I like having additional ones. I didn't mind fetching it. I found that it gave me something to do, so I want to switch back to this one. And I've not picked up things like Fated Authority or God's Legacy. Oh, wait a minute. No, this one I do want. There's... No, it's not that one. This one here, Fated Persuasion. Alter, Boon, and Well of Charon choices once per rank. Like, that's not too bad, but... Then killed by Perseus because the other gods are assholes. Yeah, I've seen Clash of the Titans, so I do know that story. I was wondering if Perseus is somebody we see at some point. Perseus.
Like so.
So yeah, we're choosing that one. Not that one. Yeah, okay. Raise your chance for a boon to be legendary or duo if possible. I don't think I saw that one before. I'm gonna maybe try to put a bunch into this. Legendary or duo. There's a bunch that are legendary that I probably need for the fates.
I have no more darkness.
Oh. So 5% there or 20%. I think I might keep this here because epics are still worth. And a 5% on legendary might not be as much, but when that's, I think 10% is probably the max. We'll swap that over.
All set.
Right on schedule.
What's going on, you?
Twin fists of Malphon. Our strength combined surely cannot be stopped.
The dash
Ready,
upper is tough for me to do because the way you have to hit A and Y together. So I don't see me using that too often. And then I don't want 20% more damage to distant. This one here wouldn't be too bad. Deal 10% damage striking undamaged and from behind. That's a good one to equip for this.
Okay.
I am slain.
I am slain. It's fantastic.
Malphon, I see everything you are.
Up my dodge chance, and your special becomes magnetic cutter. Its pull deals 20 damage. Oh, I've been told this is amazing. Magnetized attack and cast bonus.
Grant me the aspect of Talos.
Well, can I see?
And then it takes 2 to up it again.
Good to go.
Oh, yes, there we go. Yeah, okay. Brings them to me. Nicely. Alright, we're gonna try that. And we've not done anything with the fists. So we won't add any heat.
Sometimes I think this mess you call your chambers is one which you've cultivated with great pride. Is that the way of it?
Mess. You seem mad, Dad.
I take some pride in making messes, yes. Lady Aphrodite.
What up?
Sometimes our hearts become so full that they could burst. If only you could see how much I care. I would do anything to aid you in your plight. My heartfelt blessings be with you, dearest.
I think when we first incurred her wrath, I was like, oh, they can all be jerks, can't they? Oh, and then I've got... I actually did bring a fated thing with me, did I? I don't remember turning that one on. Whoops. Your attack deals more damage and inflicts weak. Casts as a wide shot. Short range blast that inflicts weak. Oh, that one's not too bad. I'm already doing a lot of close range goodness. Dash deals damage where you end up, inflicting weak. Boosh. Down we go. Take a wild guess, the god who owned the fists originally in game lore. Who do I know that does fisticuffs? Ares is all about like pointy things. I wouldn't picture the god of war would enjoy the fists. I'm not sure. I can't picture.
You have arrived within a certain shroud of darkness, son of Hades. The goddess Nyx's ancient shawl.
Ooh.
I had not sensed its void in a considerable amount of time.
Nyx is doing a good job. For the next 3 encounters, each time you special, you get hit for 5. Afterwards, deal 81% damage, striking undamaged foes. We have to take this one because it's, I think... Wait, seriously? Demeter? That would have been a super wild guess for me to have even attempted that. I think I have one more needed for chaos. All right, no special.
Surprise.
Wow, super fast.
Phew.
That's not bad. I don't think I was expecting these to be quite so quick. Used to be working with her hands, so it makes sense. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes... Okay, I'm with you there. I'm with you. Wow, these are pretty strong.
You're nothing.
You're nothing. One more chamber without using my special. Give me some going. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that they've got enough of the lore just made into, well, essentially Dawson's Creek characters, but like this feels like the way it's portrayed, it's the One Tree Hill version of the Greek gods myth. Okay, that's a bunch of trap. We gotta stop that.
My chaos boon evolved a new effect.
Yeah, it did. I think the first time I met chaos, like the chaos boon thing, I'm like, every time I attack, I'll get damage. Every time? This game is crazy. The sword was Poseidon. The spear, obviously, Hades. Oh, really? I would have thought the trident for Poseidon. Not so much a sword. Bow was Hera for some reason, and the bird gun was... Oh, bird gun was Hestia? Hmm. Not bad.
More darkness.
More darkness. No chance at a fishing spot, though? What's in the store? Typicals. Max life. I don't pay enough attention to the levels, so I really have to go back and take a look.
I thought crystals were supposed to be pretty.
Oh. Ooh. That was ugly. Very ugly.
You're free. Taught you to know something here, man. It's been a bit of a long haul, but you are getting closer to the surface, and you'll get there someday, and we're with you, however long it takes, okay?
Well, how about this? So I would have thought Poseidon was the spear, but Poseidon still has a spear. And, you know, maybe Artemis, had Artemis ever lost her bow, but did not. So, like, these are all secondary items. If it makes sense. Festive fog. Dash causes hangover. Premium vintage. I mean, I kind of love having nectar, so I'm choosing this one for now, just for fun. Shield makes no sense for Zeus either. Yeah, Shield. Zeus is like, I don't mind giving this thing up. So now it's starting to make perfect sense. I will give you Zeus's shield. Zeus doesn't have a shield. I'm holding it. That's why you don't see Zeus with the shield. Do you want it or not? Well, alright. Ooh. Boosh. This little skull's just watching. From a distance. Just hanging out. No bigs.
That does not belong to you.
No longer belongs to you either. Okay, these are chaos.
Worthless.
These are chaos.
For safekeeping.
Utter chaos. Yeah, that was ridiculous. These things are nuts.
These fists are going to do the talking soon.
It helps that I'm using magnet fists. Ooh. Yeah, that's okay. Palm of Power gets me one thing because it doesn't... I don't have anything else to power up. And yet we're wrecking the place. Yeah, no additionals. Cool stuff. We're almost on stream for the night, folks.
No one's here.
It's kind of a thing. That's the old Alarmio. I mean, do we want a store run? If we do a store run, we can kind of end here. Yeah, that was my alarm. It's pretty good timing for me to be like, oh, it's almost done. And then my alarm's like, hold my beer? Break these pots again. We can afford both of these.
Thank you, mate.
Looks like you are stocked for one hell of a night down there, man. I knew Charon would hook you up with what you need.
Thanks, Dionysus.
Yes.
Yo. Oh, that's kind of cool. My special is kind of amazing, so inflicting hangover with that is okay. We'll pick this up. Let's go fight a boss, and then we'll finish a battle, and then we'll be done.
You know, Redblood, my appointments usually don't come to me, much less again and again. Think I'm here to show you a good time?
Do you think she gets so mad she forgets I kick the crap out of her each time? I moved to bed and cell already. Oh, Keldon.
Electo, I just
yeah, that sounds comfy.
Menacingly smile. And hey, having to deal with you now and again beats having to fight Meg all the time.
Right? It's a thing.
You think dealing with me beats dealing with that weakling?
You're an excellent alternative, Electo. Does that bother you in some way? I need some way to deflect. She can't really get any rage out.
My turn.
Oh, those things hurt. That's amazing. I think I'll have to listen to that. Yeah, that's okay.
Did Malphon shudder?
If it wasn't Malphon, it was possibly me. And that was okay. I think we like the fists.
Go on to Asphodel and die.
Well,
Go on to
I'm
Asphodel.
trespassing through your secret hall and going up.
And die. Instantly gain for a Bryce, and I can't afford the rest of it. Well, shoot, we have 4 minutes, and I was expecting the boss fight to go a little longer. Sorry, Electo, but we springboarded off of your face, and we are now into the next zone. I feel bad.
The Asphodel
Moderately.
lives.
Yeah, running around as Doomfist isn't so bad.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Mr. Fister. We won't make it to Bone Hydra, but we'll get somewhere close. Come here for a sec. I want to show you something.
All clear.
That was excellent.
Well, look at you, cuz, rushing to victory after successive victory. Caught wind of your accomplishments down there. Well then, let's keep the streak alive.
Thanks, Hermes. You're only sometime a dink. The rest of the time you're not bad. Gain wealth, draw faster, dash more times in a row. I mean, being able to dash a lot with the Mr. Fisters. That just seems okay. And we don't get to see. This takes me to Eurydice. There we go. And smash all your pots.
Hey there, hon. So what do you think? Pretty good tune, right?
It's not a bad song.
Everybody doesn't sing. Lightens the mood, passes the time. What's not to like?
I love their wardrobe, their attire, everything about them. The bonsai in the hair.
It's a beautiful song.
Very beautiful. I love it.
Even though you're angry with him, Orpheus, I mean, you're always singing still.
Oh, it's not Orpheus' song. You kidding me? This one's all mine. He always did like going on about how I'm his muse. Well, that's because I wrote half his songs for him. Bet he didn't mention that, did he?
Right? Right? Eurydice's had enough. I am tired of that
Well,
nonsense.
not exactly in those words, but Orpheus can be a little hard to pass.
It's all about the cryptics.
He can be a little hard to tolerate. A quality I hope isn't going to rub off on any of his mates. I should get back to practicing.
Don't think I've seen Orphan a bit. 2 boons of mine upgraded the next rarity. Up to 4 random boons. Okay. The next 3 have an upgraded rarity. Let's do it.
Coming right up.
Thanks, you.
Bye.
Peace. I don't think there's anything else to do in the room. Boosh.
Show yourselves.
Yeah, these things are kind of amazing. They're very fast. Very, very fast. Restore life essence. Next boon is an upgraded rarity. To be honest, I've got a bunch of these available to me. Let's make this a good run. What do we got? 20 seconds left. Okay. So then how about this? Since we have to exit on entering the next room, let's go for a store run. I don't even know what's in the store, and that's okay. What we will do now is we will head here, and we'll turn on some tunes. You're going to hear the ending here. We'll say quit. And then we can run some bottle. We can also take a look at some rad skins, y'all. Oh, that is nice. Swiftfoot Rogue, too. We got a lot going on in here. There we go. And then anybody up and around? Yeah, there we go. The Walrus Buster. Okay. Let's go with fast. And start some battle. I want to see what this one's doing up here. Boosh! There they go. Swiftfoot Rogue just going to town on it. Boink, boink. Wow. Goes in for the... Like, actually past the mob in order to get the buff. Wow, that's well done. That's well done. Hold on, I'll be right back. I have to be stronger so I can one-shot you more. Wow. The mage setting everything on fire. Walrus just carrying most of that team. Keldon's rogue pretty much dancing around doing the rest. And everybody else, thank you so much for being here. I'm assuming your DPS did some other things, but jeebus, that was a fun looking battle. That was all over the place. Keldon, Walrus, enjoy. Well, thank you, folk, so very much for a wonderful night. This was dope. This is really dope. Kai coming in with his sub. Look at this. You peeps. You unbelievable peeps. So let's talk just for a little bit here before we figure out who we're gonna raid. But we've got some daytime streams coming up. This Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday we're gonna try out, see what we can do for daytime streams. It'll be 10 a.m. Eastern time. That'll give me plenty of time to get streams in order. We're gonna play some Raft. I've got a 3v3 challenge. 3v3, I keep saying that. 3x3 challenge we're gonna do. And then yes, taking tomorrow night off as well. The schedule is now pinned on Twitter. I'll make a nicer schedule soon. But we will now be running Saturday, Sunday nights from 10 p.m. to 12:30 as the usual. Aside from, of course, for tomorrow. Tomorrow night, I will be hosting Kai's channel. It's that guy Kai. Hold on. We're going to be hosting this guy. We're going to go host Kai for his D&D stream. Going to be DMing an awesome campaign. We're going to have a lot of fun. So that's going to be tomorrow night. Tuesday will be our first day stream. We're going to hopefully get 3 days of those. If day streaming turns out to be quite easy and awesome to do, then we're going to add in Mondays and Fridays as well. Those will be playing by ear. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. It was really nice to be back. It was super cool. Thanks very much, Keldon, for hanging out and for switching to mobile. That actually warms my heart to know that you'd switch to your cell phone, considering that cell phone Twitch is janky at best. So yeah, we've got some good folk that we can go and raid. I was thinking we'd go and hang out with newly affiliated Bunny Bun. And we'll go bring some raid love on down. Channel has follower subscriber only chat. I wonder if Bunny Bun has had some issues tonight. Possibly had some follower mismatch. We didn't have any of that tonight, so we're doing okay. But we'll see what we can. Bunny Bun is a member of the community, so if you're looking for a new follow, she is wonderful. Worthwhile member to come and say hi to. So pack up some nice raid love. Let's go bring in some fun. I think I still have the raid command, giving you some ideas of... oh, actually, yeah, I've got a button I push now instead. That command isn't too bad, but it gives us sub commands, and, well, Wedge won't have a sub for very much longer. Good times, peeps. All right, I'm rambling. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being part of the party. Thanks for bringing your units, your chat, your awesome times. Let's go bring a lot of that fun over to Bunny Bun. We'll have a good time. See you soon, everybody. Peace.